Hello there everybody and welcome back to DKC-athon. We are back with Battle Blast come Jet Race, depending on which part of the world you're from. How are we? It is great to have you all on YouTube with us today. Oh, it's a big one. Let's see if we can finish these challenges. Let's see if I can have another one where I'm not spending like an entire hour doing one. Oh, big week. Loads of stuff. We'll get onto that in a minute. Let's start with the mental health minute. First of all, Blushing Crafter, hello, good to see you, my friend. This week I've sort of... Thank you for the host, Blushing Crafter, I appreciate it. So I've spoken of this before. Let's turn the music down a smidge while I'm talking. But I've spoken about this before, but I want to talk about burnout, just because I'm having like an absolute like stonker of a week. So busy, just boom, 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 so much stuff, and I felt run down. I felt a bit knackered, and I'm not strangely enough, because it's not actually that surprising, I guess, but I've noticed a lot of streamers, like just this week, I've seemed to have noticed a lot of people saying that they're feeling really burnt out, and as a consequence, a few people are taking hiatuses. And that's fine. Something I support. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to look after yourself, particularly in the content creation world, because let's be honest, if you don't, who will? But it just got me thinking, like, you know, I felt, you know, with the whole sort of past, well, now, nearly 2 years, you know, with the pandemic and everything, so many more people got into stream. I mean, myself, look, you know, I started at the beginning of this year, 2021, you know, and so many more people started watching streams, right? And then you find these amazing creators, these people who you feel connected to, who you feel supported by, you join their communities. It's natural that you would then be like pretty attached to that, right? And I think because of that, there was a lot more of people feeling that they couldn't take breaks away. And a lot more people just like, I also seem to have noticed, like, it's like a slightly separate thing, but I noticed a lot more of where people were like just, you know, doing the best and trying to remain positive and really trying to sort of remain optimistic, and then like things just kept dragging on and on and on, and then that's kind of like hit people like past few months. I've noticed, and that happened with myself. I was like, oh no, it's okay, and then things just got really repetitively annoying with everything, just because of, well, everything, as you can imagine. But the reason I bring all that up is because, you know, you have these incredibly talented people, these people whose space it's a pleasure and a privilege to sort of share, putting their hands up and saying, look, I need to look after myself, like it's too much, there's been too much put on me, too much, you know, I need a break. And I think it's very important that we all do that. You know, it's weird that happened, and I feel like everyone I kind of know has been like, October has just been so busy. We've got like another week left. The clocks then go back here in the UK as well, and there's that whole shift with the weather and days getting shorter and stuff, and all that sort of thing. And yeah, it just had me thinking, like, combined with like the busy week that I've had, well, it's been fun. It's been busy fun busy. It's just been tiresome, and you know, I think, like, I know I've had to adjust myself to avoid like reaching full on burnout, you know, full on just like collapse. You know, that type of like mental, physical, social energies and exhaustions that we use, they're all different things, and it can be really difficult when you're expending a lot of those energies at once, even if like it's very simple, where like you're not drinking enough water, or you're not getting as much sleep as you need because, you know, you're staying up later, or you're doing things then that puts other stuff back, so you're staying up, and just all things like that. I mean, you know, I always like to stream. It's one of the few times in the week you get to play games and all this kind of business, but it was just kind of, you know, so it's not like you know, I'm fortunate, I think, in the fact that I stream weekly, and I don't really do it any more than that, if that makes sense. As much as like I have times where I want to, and you know, did someone say stream? Hello, OMG. So I'm kind of lucky in that sense, I guess, in that like it's, yeah, there's not a lot of pressure on me. I'll be honest in that I think Thank you for the host, OMG. I do think there's always that kind of, honestly, like that there's that part of my mind that's like, if I took like a couple of weeks off or like a month off or something, like people just wouldn't come back. I know it's not factually true, but it's something that I think I worry about. You know, it goes through my mind, and I think that's quite natural. But even when like I have missed streams, like, you know, I wouldn't blame anyone if they just didn't come back. But by the same token, people are awesome when they do. So, you know, that's great. Yeah, so that just had me thinking this week. That's that. I'll tell you all the sort of fun little things that I got up to as we get started. We'll get cracking with these challenges. Recorded the final episode. Wait till I move down, and then we can tell everyone. Because I imagine there's people sort of skip this section of the videos if they don't really. Okie dokie. let's get cracking. Turn this music back up a little smidge. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I am blind. There we go. Okay. Challenges. But yeah, OMG, how's it going? I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's nice to see ya. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. To see you nice, as Brucey used to say. Right. Level 3. We were getting through these, right? Yeah, we got the last one. Then we can do level 4. Challenge Cranky. Okay. But yeah, it has been a week. Yeah, it's been so busy. I went to see a performance at the Liverpool Philharmonic this week. Went to see some classical music. A set called Wild Swans. That was nice. Very fun. What else? Gosh, just, you know, did some teaching. That was fun. Taught some peeps about stats. That was, you know, we introduced them to stats. That's always exciting. People love statistics, right? Did some means and standard deviations by hand. Big excitement. Also, wait, Frankie. Like, he is gone. Oh. Ah, jump then. Where is this boy at? Sorry, I'll catch chat in just a sec. I'm just confused. Hold on, I also realised my mouse is in the wrong place. Say, I know all grad studies are different, but did you and OMG find less homework in the traditional sense versus exams? Maybe my phrasing doesn't make sense. No, I think that makes sense. It's less homework. I think it depends how adaptive you are at, I think, getting the skills. So like in psychology, it's like if you can understand like the theoretical principle, or you understand like how things kind of work, you're gonna be you're gonna be like a little bit more. You're gonna need less like revision to make sure you get that, and less practice. I mean, by the token, I would say it's always good to practice anyway. Remember that some classes had homework every week while others focused on a project for the semester. It also depends on like where you go, but I mean, like I had like what we called MCQs, multiple choice questions online. So they were like every week, so they were like, testing your knowledge. Oh crap. As well as, I'm doing so bad at this. As well as like, like OMG saying, we would have like big lab reports and essays and stuff that would be way more prescriptive in terms of, go away, write 2,000 words. And it was kind of like just on you to write it. Hold on, my chat is just not zoomed in enough. Blind probs. Let me. I saw undergrad as an extension of high school in a way, but it's a bit unknown. I mean, grad studies. I always felt like less just practicing what I learned and more like applying what I'd learned and coming up with a solution myself. Yeah, I think that's the other thing, in that even say like you're doing an essay, it's like, okay, we'll go away and learn about the thing and then write the essay, but go away and do that like yourself. Be critical, read the stuff, and like particularly with like, you know, one of the big distinctions between like undergrad and then like still sort of with masters, but like definitely now the PhD and stuff, like you kind of write an essay and then it's done. Like if you bothered to go away and do the reading, even if before you had like loads of reading on it, you could just go and write it and do it and get it submitted. The big difference I found like now doing a PhD is that there is like work is never done, right? It's just redrafted. You're just always drafting. And that's like a big distinction I've noticed. Like you undergrad or whatever, you submit an essay, it's done, it's out of your mind, you get your mark, you maybe get some feedback, that's it, you're golden. This is like a, yeah, work is never done. It's like there's always something to be working on, always something to be doing. You can always improve a draft. You can always be like, I mean, this week I've been doing a lot of like materials for, I'm hoping to be collecting data soon, so just loads of stuff for that, like, you know, so that's not necessarily writing, but it's like, okay, is it typed up all right, and does it look okay, and am I going to get the data out of it that I want, and all those sorts of things. So you're physically there just testing that and applying that all the time. Crap. And then obviously, you know, when you're writing papers and stuff, like it's, yeah, that's the thing. And you're going to be there writing it, and then you're going to get revisions and stuff. And I mean, I haven't technically started writing the actual thesis yet. I mean, obviously I'm still technically a first year, but gonna have to start writing some chapters soon. But you know, that will sort of come in hand with doing the first bit of data, because then I can, you know, write about my experiments and all those sorts of shenanigans. Oh, come on! I keep forgetting that you can't. Jump. Cranky is fast, Joe. Hold on. Let's go. So instead of here's your weekly worksheets and pop quizzes, it's more like here's the material to study. It's up to you to digest in order to accomplish this end of semester thing. That's no, you are right, because I mean, so I do like lab classes with my students, and it's like, okay, we're going to run through this. You're going to have an assessment on it between now and next week, so that we can understand if you know it. You're like a formative assessment, and then, you know, by the end of the semester, we're going to write a lab report where you're going to use all those skills and all that knowledge, and then you're going to write a lab report with some data that you create. The weekly thing, it does go towards like the final grade for the semester, for the module, but the emphasis is on, okay, well, you need some more support with this. Okay, let's provide that to you. Let's go through it again, if that makes sense. So it's like, while there is like a pop quiz, it's like we're not testing you because we want to know if you know it. It's okay, well, how can we help you in class so that when you go to write the lab report, you feel more comfortable with it, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm chatting mints. It's been a long week. Wait, why did I click retry? We did it. No, sod cranky off. This is very, very insightful. No, you know, you're more than welcome. I like it when people come and ask questions, especially when it's something I know about. I've been out, so I went to Wild Swans. That was great. Teaching this week was actually really good. I felt nicely like oh, we look cranky, nice. Level 4 is opened. Like, yeah, it was a good class. The class were great. We did mean standard deviations, and it was just really good. Like, I did the class and then did my second one in the afternoon. It was good stuff. I went out last night as well. I was enjoying a few beverages with some friends I hadn't seen in a while, so felt a little bit delicate. A little bit delicate this morning. But still here to stream because the show must go on. What else have I got up to? Just use. Oh, I played a really good new. Well, not a new game, but a game I had not played before this week. Called Out of Space. Oh, it's so good. Like, if you all haven't, like, look it up, check it out. It's really fun. It's like a. It's classed as a living together sim, but like you and up to 3 other friends move into procedurally generated spaceship that is also overrun slightly by aliens, and you have to like clean it up. And it's like it's got some like health management and stuff, as well as some also really funny sort of like combat mechanics, I guess, with like defeating aliens and you have to sleep. It was really fun. Oh, come on. The server was a little bit janky. A little bit. Like, we're having a few connection issues, my friend and I, but otherwise it was grand. It was good fun. Would recommend. Out of Space. Check it out. Oh, speaking of games, actually, obviously, I do not need any more games. Not in this world do I need any more games. But guess what? Steam RPG sale. Oh yeah. All the games. Games on my wish list. Everything. Make your best run. Does that just win, I guess? I don't understand the challenge, really. Oh shit, nobody needs any more yet, but like that the game Bob was talking about, like Divinity Original Sin 2, I think it was, that's on sale, and there's so many games. For the King is on sale as well, and you all know I freaking love For the King. If you all want a new game and you have yourselves like £6 to spend, oh, get on it, let me tell you. It's cracking. I feel like I'm like, oh, I had a big week, and then I tell you it's like 3 things. I've done a bit more. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing. Steam needs our money. Yeah, it does. A ruthless capitalist machine. That's another thing, though. We're going to have a couple of new emotes very soon. Very excited for that. I'll say no more. It's a little bit, you know, hush hush. But we're going to have a trio of new emotes coming very soon, and I'm excited about them. The sketches I saw look fantastic. It's by a different artist. I saw someone on the Twitterverse who was like, yo, they were doing a commission sale. I fell in love with their art style like straight away. So I was like, yep. And I put an order in, and I was like, let's go. Right, let's concentrate, he says. Wow, so I was bad there. They're going to be done when they're done. I said no rush. That's really awesome. It was announced this week that I joined. I'm waiting on a badge, but I joined the Kind Creators group, which is a group of content creators, be that streamers, podcasters, or whatever, who talk about mental health or want to start talking about mental health and feel more equipped to do so. It was a pleasure to be invited to join there as a mentor, as someone to help guide other content creators and how to best talk about mental health. So I mean, just being invited to a thing was great, right? But for someone to say, actually, we'd really like you to be in this role to help other streamers is just super awesome. Like, it's a huge compliment, right? Like, I must be doing something right. And like, you know, I do this because it's fun. I do streaming because it's fun, and I enjoy it, and I like playing games, right? And I think you could be very metric driven. It wants us to be metric driven. And to be honest, like, you know, the emotes and stuff, like one of the things I'm getting those done is I'm going to have us a channel point reward to swapping emotes about, because I can't see myself getting partner anytime soon. I don't know about you guys. You know, greatest love in the world, don't think it's going to happen. And that's okay. I'm not like fussed about it. So I don't think we're going to be getting any more emo slots soon. But that's okay. And in the meantime, we can just have a real fun time with swapping them about, right? You know, you got the bit emotes, you got the standard, you know. They're meant to be bringing, you know, GIF and follower emotes to everyone soon. Also, I am so bad at this race, right? This really needs to be like one combo. I got burned. Yeah, I was just trying to like learn the route. Left side is definitely more clear. That was 8, that was awful. Time to make some view pots. No, it's one of that. I think, you know, I'm not going to hit Twitch partner. I don't think I have the capacity to. I think there are so many other brilliant streamers that, for whatever reason, just don't, like, they don't qualify. They don't get the decision doesn't get made for them. And that's okay. That's fine with that. I like just hanging out, people hanging out, saying hi. This is just pure flexing now. This is me like having a wee laugh to myself. But another thing that happened to me this week, I got on, you know. Another thing was, you ever had one of those instances where people are like, "Oh, do you know anyone that does this?" And like someone else was like, "Oh yeah, I know a guy." Me, but I was the guy. Someone again on the Twitterverse asked like, "Oh, like, does anyone know people that study psychology video games? Like, I'm looking to, you know, just to connect with these people." And someone had like, you know, I won't name names, but there was like a web link of like, "Oh yeah, I actually have a list here on my website, but off the top of my head, you know, I recommend this guy." So that was pretty awesome. You know, good for the old ego. Oh, as if I didn't hit that panel. And then literally the same day, later on, someone was like, "Oh, I'm potentially looking at this new research project, and your name came up. Would you be interested in, like, you know, being involved in some capacity, even if it was just like to discuss it, like, you know, like, well, on the podcast it was mentioned." Also, I'm gonna retry. And I was like, yes, I'm interested. Yeah, like me, how dare Twitch not make me partner after I showed them I had an average of 8 whole people. I mean, you know, OMG, I think, like, it's a status thing, right? It's a status to just run on metrics. It doesn't, if it was based on quality, they'd have way too many partners, then they just have to make another level, wouldn't they? So, you know, like, is what it is. Right, let's retry this. Oh, finish each lap in first place. Right, that's actually way more clear than make your best run. Also super hard though. These challenges, like, definitely don't screw around, but I do want to try and do them. It was based on quality. OMG, come on, hey. We don't like to see that level of self-deprecation on this stream. Come on. I don't want OMG getting too mainstream, though. I need to keep that nice indie feel. Yeah, of course. You could give me any status in the world. It's not going to change me. It's not going to change what I do on this stream. Promise you that. Mainly because what I do is just what I do. If people like it, awesome. People, you know, want to support it because some of y'all are wild enough to, then awesome. Mate, I absolutely smashed on this run. I am playing really poorly. Let me get some beverage. But yeah, so it's been a pretty awesome week. And tomorrow, tomorrow, I'm going to see June in the cinema. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm also pretty sure I turned that time off. Let me go. This is not the game with the concept warning. when I become mainstream and leaving you all behind and crashing and burning like a professional. Eh? Yeah, I'm going to see June. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Going with a couple of mates. It's going to be epic. May Shai Hulud bless our venture to the cinema. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I've seen so many people who say, like, it's good. Like, no spoilers, it's good. I'm a huge fan of the whole series. I've read all the books once. I'm actually rereading them at the moment. Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good, and I can't wait. Be sure to complete it in the Lynch version. Yeah. Compare it. I have not watched the Lynch version, but I do want to watch it. I'd be like, if I was a true content creator, I'd be like, I'll get my review out like within 2 days. But I'm not that good, and I'm currently reviewing an album that Hoffa redeemed as part of his Patreon rewards. Which, I'm excited to write, let me tell you, because it's going to be good. Right, got it. Come off it. I've seen a lack of movie trailers, so I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Wasn't as bad as people said the David Lynch one. Yeah, it's a cult classic. Is how you say it these days, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie, I actually mentioned this in my class, and I was low-key disappointed. I was like, "Oh, is anyone going to see Dune?" And like the entire class, these are all fresh-faced undergrads as well, 18-year-olds, the whole shebang ahead of them, and they were like, "No," and I'm like, "What? Why not? Why are you not going to? It's gonna be like one of the best movies." Whippersnapper, yeah, like. Grown adults, go see one of the best films you can see. Also, I'm getting absolutely tranced, flattened, eradicated, destroyed by this Gowan. Let me shake off the wrists. Yeah, very excited for that. That's basically the week in summary. It's been a busy one. But I've always said this, I'd rather be busy than bored, right? And that's just how I roll. See, I feel like I always do this on that. I just blab on for like 40 minutes, and I'm like, "So peeps, how are you?" That's like one of the problems of like streaming, and you're sort of talking into a vacuum for a lot of the time. Hang it, put it on there. One of them balloons. Dune was one of the most difficult reads for me, mostly because of the complexity of the world. Oh yeah, it's huge. It's so vast, and there's so much you kind of like have to like keep a track of, I guess. Like, all right, come on. We're in third. Okay, we went through it. That's all right. It's so vast, like it's an entire universe. I mean, the foot back. Oh mate, DK, you threw this away, but you threw this away. Went from 3rd to 8th. Heavens to Betsy. Dr. Zeus just captured one of the teams so far. The football. Oh, alright, okay, the football. This is like so scripted though, because the start of this race has been the same every single time. Looked it up in earnest to see what OMG meant. I could really do with getting Ramby. Here we go. Me, I could do it. Getting Ramby. Get Ramby. Okay, in first place. Just gotta stay in first place. You can do it when you actually start, you know, thinking. Ooh. Oh, mate. Alright, okay. One lap safe. Oh! Excuse me. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat in just a sec. This is like annoyingly frustrating. What? Right, just gotta stay with the bananas. Dang it. Really could have done with Rambi again now. It's easier. Oh, good dodge. It's easier when like you're already in front because it's just easier to get the bananas and avoid any like additional hazards, basically. Okay, another item, lovely. Lovely. Alright. Same again, please. Wow. Don't need to worry about that. Plenty of time to get ahead of them. Yeah. That's actually alright. Bananas are handy. Yep, drop some bees. That's actually quite good here. That's not. Right, just gotta stay on this for fudge. We're blowing it right at the end. I was just behind all those freaking bananas as well. Mate. God dang it. Oh, mate. I don't know what happened. Book actually was my favourite book for a while because of how simple it was compared to what we were reading at school. Yeah, it made an impression. Another more legit suggestion is a book called... What was it? Hold on. Birthmarked by Cara M. O'Brien. I can't read. You'll know this. Unfreaking believable. I was in first for so long. If I hadn't got any of those bananas at the end, I think I'd have been fine. But we got wrecked. Right. See, the stream knows. I've got so many books I want to read. Oh, there's just not enough time. So many, all the books. Give me everything, all the content, all the games, all the. I'm trying to catch up with the podcasts I'm behind on, like, while producing my own expert podcast. You'll buy it, like, I'll see if I can put it on the Discord, but there was a clip from the most recent episode that I've done, where I get absolutely roasted by my guest. My guest absolutely just savagely destroys me on my own show, and it's phenomenal. It's one of the funniest 30 seconds you'll see. Oh yeah, I just got absolutely wrecked. Like, we were talking about what Pokemon starter type you usually have, right? And my guest, you know, she was like, "Oh, I tend to go for fire starters." I was like, "Strong choice." You know, very good. She's like, "What about you?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, me, I usually go with grass, you know." And she was like, "Oh," and like, it just is genuinely, mate, is genuinely disappointed, and it's so funny. The reaction is just great. This game does not benefit from, like, being missed for a whole week, I'll say that. How am I already in 5th? Yeah, I think I've covered all the big stuff. The new emotes coming, they're very exciting. The top secret stuff is still ongoing. Hoping to chase that up this week. That's pretty cool. Rambi, yes. And yeah, so that's all happening. I can't think of anything else. Secret. It's that secret. Not even the bots now. I'm very excited to be able to share it with you all when it happens, though. I'll say that. Also, if you're a fan of comedy books and video game books, I highly recommend Mogwell by Yahtzee Croshaw. I've actually read that. I listened to the audiobook, and I'll be honest, it did go on for a little bit. It was very, very long in the tooth, but all round a very enjoyable book. I haven't read a second one yet. It's Jam, and we'll do anything to save the universe. Big fan of Yahtzee Croshaw. Fellow Brit, although living in Australia, I believe. Spilled stuff. I really want to beat all these challenges, but yeah. It's about getting like enough space between you and everyone else to get the bananas to be able to boost, to be able to win. I have, and I really like, still working on Save the Galaxy for Food. Nice. What the heck happened to Donkey Kong then? Wow. Well, this is going excellently. There's got to be like a safe route. This is not the run. This is not the run. Urgh. Let's just win the race. It's not even that hard. Like, just be good. Just be in first. so like scripted. Like everything is like the same. The AI does not change. They all do the same things. Nice. I hope those bees go. I cannot catch a break. Come on, I need a good item. Get a good item, but whatever. Alright. Just get all the good bananas. Okay, never mind. What the? Alright. Excellent. Excellent. Do you know what? I saw them and was like, better avoid these, and then just proceeded not to. Mate, I've been absolutely like spanked on the luck here. Right, just get through the barrel. There we go. We got this. Come on. This is the run. Bless this run. Or not. I hit you! Aww. Bless this run. Arrgh! Why do they all start, like, doing that there? That's absolute carnage. Okay. So I didn't know the AI did that. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Like, they see barrels and go, disregarding the fact that, like, half of them are TNTs. Oh, I can't read the message. The end of it's cut off. I apologize. We all have milkshakes in the UK. Yes, Bob. Hello, how are we? Would this help? Oh, it's funny you say that. It happened. It happened. Alright, I'm gonna lose the glasses. I'll do it for like at least 2 runs. Okay, glasses off. I'm blind AF. Bob, how are we? Do you have milkshakes? Yes, we do. I'm a big fan of milkshakes. Okay, so watch an actual, like, this is, now I'm more blind than ever. Let's, sweet lord, let's hope for the best. Oh gosh, it's... Oh, mate. There's just so much detail missing now. I'm 8th. Honestly, the strat there is to just jump over all that, like, telling you. Got kind of stung on the weapons, right? I'll keep them off for one more run. My eyes. I just think I look really, like, radically different without glasses. I hope you're like. This is my face. Okay, just about made that. Are you for real? Fuming. Hey, absolutely feckin' abysmal. Look how far away the guy in first is. Yeah, I'm not making this. Retry. The honk is by far one of my favourites. Just punching Diddy in the face. Mate, come on! What a ridiculousness is this? Yeah, give me a freaking bunch of bananas, that's gonna help. Pure raging over here, just like... Alright. It's probably quicker to wild move through those barrels, to be fair. Wow. They're so fast. Right, glasses going back on. I forgot where I put them. Right, I'll have one more go with this and you can just do the other challenges, so... It's getting frustrating. I don't think we were doing every difficulty on this, I'll say that. I do not think I am a pro. Like, just straight up, like, just 8, and there is no way for me to go faster, like, whatsoever. Can you play? No, not very well, Bob. Not very well. This run has already died. Biggest. Why doesn't lose the glasses have a time limit? Uh-oh. OMG's like, just, you know, he's come in and he's like, you know what, let's really screw Chimpsdale. Gonna immediately add like a 20-minute cooldown on it. Devious. You devious swines. Get out of my way. Okay, I didn't actually intend to go through the barrel there, but I'll take it. Okay. It's so fast. I literally do this to destroy it all the time. Whenever he gets a new toy or makes a new reward, I always find a way to break it. Right, one more go, and then just next challenge because these peeps just ain't screwing about. No, well, no idea what's going on there. OMG with the hacks. Oh, it's on freaking 7. I'm gonna try and go for like a big build up. Probably a little bit wasted, really. Right, I'm gonna try just not going through the barrel this time. Okay, so you can you could probably actually combo like all the way through those. Fifth, wow. OMG, I'm having fun with this channel points today. The irony being that it doesn't seem to look any different in the on-screen chat. Like, someone time out OMG, please. he's being a menace. Swing thy gavel, mod. Swing thy gavel. Sixth round. I just don't understand. Stay back. I just don't understand the strat. I'm just not good enough. Right. Oh, we hit the banana. That's annoying. We have the same rank say you need to do the beheading. Don't worry, he's been warned. He knows. Man, that challenge was hard. Oh, Wrinkly Kong finish in first place. He knows. I'll use my fancy mind powers. He's immune to our efforts. Why does Wrinkly Kong look like a ghost? Now we know. Now we know. Or you can make me editor of the stream. I mean, Bob, you know, I've thought about it. I just didn't want to put, like, more responsibility on your shoulders. Like, than is already there. Oh, wow. Let's go straight through him. Okay, we kind of, like, bounced off. So I can end the stream whenever I want. Yeah, that. You know what? I've had enough. I've had enough of this crap. You can also run my ads. Yeah, so the editor like has access to like the stream, like dashboard stuff. Okay, so I need to like slow down so I can hit this other guy. Just hit them both, I guess. Like full powers is the stream. Nearly, yeah, pretty much. I didn't know you could punch those. Okay, don't punch Wrinkly. Oh, blushing. A friend called. You have returned. Good to see you, blushing crafter. Good to see you. Bob's there. It's like, right, let's earn Chimp some dollar. Just running ads constantly. You failed. Let Wrinkly Kong win. Okay. So I need to be like behind Wrinkly Kong, but also hitting the other guy. Frustrated by the difficulty spike, man. Like, and weirdly enough, I feel like I'm not actually getting any better at the game. Yeah, you get the mod view, but also extra tabs for ads, screen changes. Wait, when did the fourth guy get here? Were you even in the last race? Bob, my question for you is, whose editor are you already? Have you had a sample of this power? Don't know what that does. Okay, so I'm in front, but this isn't helpful. You Wrinkly Kong to be in front. I don't know. There's what can I can't break. Wrinkly's in like third. Right. Try and just hit this guy, I guess. Oh, he keeps wild charging into these. Wait, how did I? I'm going to start calling you the burning OMG. Some serious hat business there. This challenge, man. This challenge. I really want to do all these, but then it just gets to a point where you're like, I'm not really enjoying this anymore. This is just an annoyance. Like, she's sweet and innocent. Especially when like Wrinkly is just like programmed to play bad. Talking about British people. I don't care. All of them are sweet and innocent. No, they're not, Bob. Have you heard of colonialism? We're innocent of nothing. Have you heard the good word about colonialism? Because it's evil. The Museum of England would disagree with that statement. It's like an old man, old energy for invasion. Wait, okay. She's in front. Wait, the other guy's now in front. That's not good. No. No, where's Wrinkly gone? Oh, mate. He's not even hitting the bongos, he's hitting the knees. Just slapstick. I was about to say, am I blind or... And then I was like, no wait, I am blind. Okay, Wrinkly's in front. Just stay... Okay, Wrinkly, you're supposed to stay in front. My girl, okay. DKC-3 is after this, so we're going straight into Donkey Kong number 3. Then 64. And then Return to then Tropical Freeze. That's like the main sort of thing. And we have the bonus games between those. You can do exclamation mark DKC in the chat if you want to learn more, Bob. What the... Wait, what? Stream ops? There we go. What about TK4 through 63? But I mean, you know, they're on the list. Okay. This is going atrociously bad. Okay, but Wrinkly's in... Like, if Wrinkly can just do the thing, that would be great. No, or not. Is that the DK9/365 redreamt Keyblade Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious edition? Possibly. Oh, why am I getting work emails on a Saturday? Sweet lord. This just feels so much based on just like luck. Who's hyped for Silent Hill 2 later on though? We could hopefully be finishing it today. We should get at least one of the endings, I think. Gonna be hype. Finishing it, did I miss a stream? Last week we were on. Pretty sure you were there, Bob. I think we got like the last sections, and then hopefully if we've got time, do 2 endings, and then Born on a Wish next week, and we should be done for Halloween. Right, hit that guy. That can hit him! Look, I'm doing all I can for Wrinkly, alright? Like... Didn't realise it was so short. Yeah, no, it's about 6 hours long. Right, Wrinkly is in front. The other guy is like right there though. Oh, well, I didn't intend for this to happen. Oh, crap. Nah, I'm in front. Come on, Wrinkly, get in front. Please don't get hit by those. I hate this. I hate this so much because like the AI, like, the AI is just toying with me here. Like, there's so little that I can actually do to influence it. Don't know what this does. That link's just reminded me there's a thing I need to do. Not that like I'd forgotten, it's just a thing I hadn't done yet. I also need to write that review because I'm super hyped about it. You're gonna love it. The album review. Right, this is, well, I was about to say this is an ideal position, but it's not. Give me an offensive weapon, or not. Okay, it's alright. Where's Wrinkly? Remind me, Chimp, when you get home one day that I need to call a doctor. Okay, I will do that. You want me to just like PM you? When I get home one day, so like 4 PM my time, 5 PM? Oh, there's a tree there. We did it. Yeah, PM call, smoke signals, easy. Awesome, I'll do that, Bob. I'll message you so like 4 or 5 my time. Like, got your back, Bob. Everyone's like, is he not gonna ask? Is he not bothered? And I'm like, no, Bob's business. Just like, he needs me to help him call the doctors, and that's sad. But I help a lad out, you know? I'm terrible. Hold on, I can't. Right. Terrible at reminding myself. Yeah, that's fine. I run like clockwork, my mate, so you're in good hands. And by clockwork, I mean I'll forget and message you far too late and you'll be like, Chimp, it's like 2 PM my time. This is no help to me now. Why not set an alarm on your phone? Because OMG, that's a far too sensible suggestion. Don't be outrageous. Crap. 1,000 bananas is a lot. It's almost say one of your X-Men powers. Yeah, you're not wrong. That was me actually getting it wrong. Wow, this is challenge ain't screwing about. No, try it. It goes bing, and I silence it. Forget to follow through. That's fine. I'll PM. Bob, call the doctors. Make an appointment. Look after yourself. 1,000 bananas, let's go. Okay, it just didn't acknowledge my input, I guess. That's my thought process. Yeah. Should have jumped there. Oh, technique. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've actually heard from Super recently as well. It was really nice to sort of see him again. It's great. Ooh. Yeah, working on just getting to where we need to be, and that's what we like. Wow, so I'm like still a couple hundred off. Mavic, hey, how's it going? Good to see you, my man. What's this message up here? You know that Looney Tunes cartoon with the cowboy shooting wildly in the air? He also has a new haircut, which is it does look pretty sweet. Mav, how we doing? Good to see you. I think I'm going to take a loo break and then have another go at this. I'm pretty sure I can do this one. So, be patient. I'll be back in just a mo. Speaking of hair, my hair was re-dyed. Oh yeah, I saw your pic on one of the Discords. I forgot which one it was. Look great. Right, let me move over here. I'll be back in just like 2 ticks. Do not go away. More excitement, more bananas coming off real soon.